Hey guys, it's Shaydee, and this week on our channel is Story Week. So we're all just basically telling stories of things that have happened in our life. And so I'm gonna tell you more about my diabetes and going to diabetes camp for the first time. So let's just jump right in. Basically, when I was 9 years old, I remember the exact date too, September 13th. I was 9 years old and I was trying to go to bed. But I kept having to get up and use the bathroom and get drinks a lot. And so the next morning I told my mom. She sat me down on the couch and she tested my blood sugar because my mom's also a diabetic. It was 375, and that's really high for a diabetic. So that same day she took me to the doctors. They came back and told me that I did indeed have type 1 diabetes. And it was really stressful and sad because diabetes isn't something anybody wants to have. So my mom got all these books to help me, and she got me a meter and taught me how to do all my diabetes stuff. And in September this year, I will have had diabetes for 6 years. And this year, first year at diabetes camp. Basically diabetes camp, or the one that I went to, is to help learn more about diabetes and help learn how to help others with diabetes. It was up in Salt Lake, and the day before camp, I went to Lagoon, and I lost my glasses riding the Samurai. My dad was like, well, let's go get prescription glasses at Walmart. They have those, don't they? And I was like, I don't know. And so we went and we checked, and they didn't. Well, you're just gonna have to go to camp without glasses. They bought me Tylenol so I wouldn't have to deal with the headaches. And so we got to camp, we checked in, and we did all that stuff, and we found my cabin. And then my dad got really emotional, and he's like, I'm terrified of what will happen. I can't. And I was like, Dad, it's gonna be okay. Almost everybody else here is a diabetic. He finally got over it, and he left, and I was in the cabin getting all settled in, and we were all talking, meeting each other. It was great. And then I was like, hey, by the way, I lost my glasses at Lagoon yesterday, so if you try to show me something, I probably won't be able to see it unless you hold it like this far away from my face. And this girl, Elena, who was on the bunk above me, was like, here, try these on, and takes off her glasses and hands them to me. And so I was like, hey, all right, they probably won't work, but whatever. And so I put them on, and they worked. And I was like, whoa, I can actually see. And she's like, that's great, you can use those for the week. Then she pulls out a spare pair of glasses. People kept asking us if we were sisters because wearing her glasses, we looked like sisters. The rest of the week was just really fun and activities, and the food was great, and they helped us count the carbs for our food, and they helped us count the correct amounts we needed to take for eating our food, and it was just really fun. I was expecting to be alone all week, but they had this buddy system there, and nobody could go anywhere alone. I had 4 buddies, and I was never alone. There was Elena, who lent me her glasses. She's really cool. Alexis, she is so cool. We like the same bands. We're both obsessed with Fall Out Boy and Paramore. And then there was Brielle, and she's like so nerdy and just great. Like, she loved to draw, and she drew me this dragon. I got a little messed up on the ride home. But she drew me this dragon, and it's so great. And I was expecting to be so terrified. But I got there, and I met new people, and I had so much fun. And I even had a nickname there. I was Canada. Elena was America, Alexis was Austria, and Brielle was England. We were all countries, and it was because of this anime show called Hetalia. Everybody at camp just started calling me Canada. And I was totally okay with it. I had so much fun. And on the very last night, we had a dance. And it was so fun. And it was just so great. And I had a great time. And that's all I have for you guys today. So if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you want to know any more about diabetes camp. All my social media links will be in the down bar below. and you can just ask me on Twitter or Tumblr. And if you haven't seen Emma's video already, the link will be in the down bar below. She has a very interesting story. And Sierra will be posting tomorrow. Emma posts on Mondays, I post on Tuesdays, and Sierra posts on Wednesdays. Thanks for watching. You guys are rad cool cats. Bye. Also, yeah, I did get a haircut. You like?